What's up guys, MX Style. I know I've taken a bit of a hiatus, but I'm back now. What we're going to be doing today in this video, we're going to be going over the top altcoins that can provide you up to a 28x return on investment, and that's just based off historical data. So it could be much more, it could be potentially less. And what you have to remember with the cryptocurrency space is that it's very risky. So I'm not offering you guys any financial advice, I'm just simply showing you possible investments that you can make that can bring you a very good return on your investment. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into the video. Alright, first of all, we're going to go to coin360.com just to have an overall look at the market. We can see that since last weekend Bitcoin dipped quite significantly and now it's gone back up. Things are trading around 9,400 ish, so it's gone down around 0.5% for the day. Previously it was trading for around 9,600 I think a couple of days ago. XRP has gone back up, Ethereum has also gone back up as well. What we need to remember guys, if we're investing long term, then we either need to do one of two things, or I'm going to do one of two things. Either dollar cost average, so buy a certain amount every so often, or you need to buy the dip. So that means not buying when the market's green, everything's going up, because when it goes down, that money you've invested, you'll lose a percentage of it. So rather than be hasty and have FOMO, which is fear of missing out, what you want to do is wait until there's a red day. As seen here, maybe not a day like this, because this is just an insignificant blip, but when it's maybe gone down around 5%, 3%, then you want to buy in, because naturally the market would go up for most cryptocurrencies so long as you've done your research. And as it goes up, your investment, it holds its value, and then it also gains value. I will be keeping you guys posted as well in terms of my investments and when I'm investing, just to sort of, not to tell you what to do, but just to give you a guide if you're not as confident. So Bitcoin dominance is roughly around 65.1%. If you guys don't know what Bitcoin dominance is, that's basically the market cap of Bitcoin in comparison to the market cap of all the other altcoins out there, so Ethereum, Tether, you name it. I'm not going to list them all, but that's essentially how Bitcoin dominance works. If you understand how the cycle works, it can be a very good method to stack satoshis, or sats as we call them in this cryptocurrency space. So I'm taking up a lot of time to get into the intro. Let's get into the video. So the first cryptocurrency that we'll be talking about is Ripple, also known as XRP, and you can see that it's currently trading for around 19 cents. Previously the all-time high was around $3.84. So if we do the math, I'm not going to do it mentally because I've already done it, we would see that the XRP has a potential to go up by 20x. 20x guys. Name me another stock that can do that other than Tesla. I'll wait. Exactly. So yeah, and that's just at its all-time high. If the cryptocurrency space was to exceed the previous all-time highs, then we could be talking maybe potentially, who knows what we could be talking. I'm not going to say a figure because then I seem like a crackhead, and I'm not a crackhead, so who knows, just have to wait and see. So that's definitely one to consider. If you guys are looking to buy XRP, then you can use Coinbase, although they are not the most reliable when the markets are volatile. You can also use Gemini. I'll put a link in the description, so be sure to check it out. The best place I would recommend out of all of the cold storage places is using a ledger wallet. So you do have to pay around 50 or 60 pounds for a ledger wallet, but it's definitely worth it, because your cryptocurrency is secure, no one can have access to it, and they have actually introduced the feature of being able to buy on your ledger. So I'll probably do a video about that later on. So yeah, that's XRP. Dirt cheap guys, dirt cheap. But as I said, XRP is trading, it's doing quite well for the day, so you wouldn't want to buy it now. You want to wait for a dip so you get the most on your investment. Alright, so if you're liking this video, you've got any value from it, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps grow my channel, and share my videos with other people. Thanks so much. Next up we have Cardano. So the current circulating supply of Cardano is around 25 billion. The market cap is 2 billion. Yeah, and as you can see, compared to its all-time high, it's rock bottom. It's had a little bump up, but these are the sort of setups that we need, guys. You do have to remember that with cryptocurrency investing, you know, one day your investment could go down by 20-40%, and you just have to firm it. You can't take your money out, because then you've lost. You need to have a long-term frame of mind, otherwise you won't last in this game. So yeah, the all-time high for Cardano was around $1.33. It's currently trading for around 7 cents. So that would mean a return of 19x on your investment. 19x. So just imagine how many Cardano you can buy with, you know, with £100, for example. If you let's say it's like 20x, that's what, 2 grand from 100 quid. Exactly. Silly numbers. Now bear in mind, all of these altcoins aren't guaranteed to shoot up. These are just a select few that I've chosen that I think will have the best performance. So you just, you know, have to use your due diligence, use your judgment, and from there have faith and just be patient. Okay, so next up we have SwissBorg, and this is a very in-demand cryptocurrency. So this is an exchange token, and what SwissBorg enables you to do is buy Bitcoin for free, given that you've bought enough of their exchange tokens. So what this means is that you don't have to pay any miner fees or any, you know, exchange fees when you're buying Bitcoins, so long as you've staked a certain amount of SwissBorg, which is very, very good when it comes to, you know, large amounts of cryptocurrency, especially as those fees can add up. They can be anything from 2% to 5%, or 0.5%. But you know, the more you got, the more your volume is, the bigger those fees are. So this is where a platform like this is very, very unique. As you can see, it's gone up by around 25% just in the last day alone, and there's a lot more room for growth, especially as people are just hearing about it. The market cap is very, very small in comparison to other cryptocurrencies. The market cap is actually 98 million, and that is just phenomenal. There's a lot of room for growth there. I believe it's around 78th or 68th on the list. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, you can see for yourself here. Like, you know, it's just since the Bitcoin halving, basically people have just, they've gone nuts for SwissBorg. I know I said you should wait for a dip before buying into some cryptocurrencies. However, things like SwissBorg, I don't believe, in the current market that we're about to go into, I don't believe that there will be a red day as such. Well, there will be, you know, down days, but I believe overall for the long term that the markets will be green, and that, you know, each day on day there'll be growth on growth. So with this, you either want to probably dollar cost average, wait for a dip and just time that. But it's hard to say with a cryptocurrency like this, because it's becoming such a widely known cryptocurrency, and I just believe that it's going to keep on rising and rising. So in terms of the potential growth for a cryptocurrency like SwissBorg, it's completely hard to say, and I'm not going to give you a figure because you can already see that it's exceeded its all-time high, and I'm not an expert, so I cannot say, but just bear something like this in mind, guys. Lastly, we have a cryptocurrency called Loopring. So let me just find it now. So Loopring is currently trading for around 9 cents. Its market cap is 98 million, which is also quite low in comparison to other cryptocurrencies. We're looking for low market caps because essentially when people come to the cryptocurrency space, whenever they're new, they may look at Bitcoin and think, oh, I can't afford that. Whereas they look at the altcoins and they're a lot cheaper, so people are a lot more willing to put more of their money into it. There's a lot more room for growth, so it takes less money for that cryptocurrency to grow exponentially than it would, for example, for Bitcoin, you know, to grow. You would need a lot more wealth. So that's where the volatility comes in, and you sort of have to, you know, time your positions and whatnot. So as we can see here, the all-time high for Loopring was $2.59. It's currently trading for around 9 cents. So that would mean a 28x return on investment, which I think is absolutely nuts. That's around 30x roughly. So yeah, that's been the list of cryptocurrencies that I think are going to do well in the upcoming bull run. I'm going to update this list in, you know, the coming few weeks and months, just to give you guys a more up-to-date picture of where and what cryptocurrencies I think are going to do well. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you hit the like button, because I'm trying to grow my channel and it helps with exposure. So yeah, thanks guys, see ya.